Apple is beautiful to the eyes and delicious to the taste. Its exquisite flavor and smell attract a huge fan base from kids to adults, and even to fitness lovers. In the Western world, apple is known as the king of fruits due to its popularity, as well as the rich nutrition it contains. Every single apple is packed with fiber, iron, zinc, vitamin A, C, E, and calcium. One of the most attractive reasons why you should eat apples more often is that they are very low in calorie. In addition to appearing in menus, healthy diet lists, and culinary books, apple plays a very important role in literature too. This pretty fruit first made its debut in the Bible, and then showed up continually in mythology. Fairy tales and legends like the Labyrinth of Hercules or Snow White. Sometimes it's symbol of temptation, other times it carries the meaning of immortality and rebirth. Let's now take a walk into the apple madness in English literature works. At first, Adam and Eve lived in the utopian Eden happily like innocent children. At that time, men and women were both naked and were not ashamed because they had no reasons to be. However, Adam and Eve's paradise would soon be challenged by the advent of the serpent.
Hello, Eve? What a nice tree, isn't it?
Yes, it is beautiful.
Then, why don't you enjoy the fruit with me?
Thanks, but I think I should go now.
Don't be such in a hurry. We're just getting to know each other. I bet you haven't tried this before. What's a pity? It's delicious.
God told me not to eat that.
God's not around here. He doesn't want you to try this forbidden fruit. Because if you do so, you'll be as smart as him.
Are you telling the truth?
Sweet child, I won't lie to you. I'm your friend. Come on, give it a try.
Well, I guess a little bite won't do me any harm.
After Eve and Adam both ate the apple, they started to see things differently. Feeling embarrassed to find out that they were actually naked, they used some leaves to cover their bodies. There's another interesting thing about this story. When Adam swallowed the forbidden fruit, one piece of it got stuck in his throat and formed a lump, which is why we use Adam's apple to describe the bump on one man's neck. In the history of apples, Greek mythology refers to apples as the symbol of love and beauty. Golden apple, for example, is a very well-known treasure. The legend began when the Earth Mother Gaia gave Zeus and Hera the golden apples as their wedding gift. Hera planted land in her garden, and then sent dragon Ladon to guard them. Afterwards, Zeus held a banquet in celebration of the marriage of Peleus and Thetis. Goddess Ares, who was not invited to the celebration, furiously tossed the golden apple to the guests. "To the fairest," said Ares. Hera, Athena, Aphrodite all claimed that they had a right to possess the golden apple.
I'm Zeus' wife, the noblest goddess. The apple should be mine! Woo.
Not a chance! I'm the fairest goddess of war. I shall have it! Have you forgotten who is in charge of love and beauty? It is me, Aphrodite. Give me the golden apple.
Therefore, Zeus had the golden apple delivered to the handsome little prince Paris, son of Priam, the mighty king of Troy, and asked him to be the judge.
I'm Zeus.
In order to prevail over the others, the three goddesses respectively offered Paris a gift as a bribe in return for the golden apple.
Choose me, Paris. I will make you the king of Europe and Asia.
Don't listen to her! I can offer you wisdom and skills that will bless you with victory in a battle. If you pick me, I will give you the most beautiful woman in the world to be your wife.
Fair enough. Golden apples yours are perfect. But don't forget your words. I should marry the most beautiful woman in the world.
No problem.
With Aphrodite's help, Paris won Helen's heart. She is the most famous beauty in Sparta. However, Paris' reckless action ultimately triggered the Trojan War. In the Northern Europe, golden apples symbolize immortality, reincarnation, and staying young and pretty for eternity. It holds the image of the most precious and pursued thing on earth in many stories. Of course, who can resist the charms of gold? Not you, not me, not even the Greek princess Atalanta.
Atlanta, my dear daughter, you are at your perfect age for marriage, and I need a rightful offspring to inherit my kingdom.
Daddy, you are not arranging the bride for me, are you?
Well, the doctor said I don't have much time. My wish is to hold my grandson once before I die.
Come on, you have tried before. I mean it, Daddy. I won't give up the freedom I have in the wood. I will get married only if...
Only if what?
Only if the man could outrun me in the race.
So be it.
And so the king arranged a series of foot races. Many men took challenge, but none could catch up with Atalanta.
On your marks. Ready? Go!
However, there was one young man, Hippomenes, who fell in love with Atalanta the moment he saw her running like an arrow.
The princess' long hair ripples over her back. The ribbons she was flutter next to her rosy cheeks. She's as beautiful as the nymph, and as fast as the falcon. Oh God, help me to win my dream girl!
Aphrodite, the goddess of love, heard his words and decided to help this young man. She gave Hippomenes 3 apples made of pure gold, telling him to use them in the race. It was soon Hippomenes' turn to compete with Atalanta.
On your marks. Ready? Go!
With Aphrodite's help, Hippomenes finally married Atalanta. Some people said that they still raced in the woods after the marriage, but Hippomenes had never outrun her again. Others said that they were turned into lions by Cybele.
From seduction to the agent with regard to the fall of man, Apple has been through many incarnations in the stories we knew. When it came to the Grimm brothers' hands, it turned into a vicious murder weapon.
Noma, summoning. Now, turn red to tempt Snow White, to make her hungry for the fight. When she tests the apple in my hand, her breath will steal, her blood will congeal, and then I'll be the fairest in the land.
In spite of the poisoned reputation, apples remain popular till nowadays. Many companies and products were named Apple, like the worldwide recognized. Or one of the states in the US is called the Big Apple. This nickname was first popularized in the 1920s. Golden apples are merely romantic imaginations of others. Practically speaking, what do modern people say about apples? You have already known.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Take a bite. Now, 老师我忘记了。
被哄我了。
Noble Scottish, the apple should be mine. 怎么没有人帮我推？
Chance.
赶快要弹，你就推走了。
Daddy, you are.
Cover their bodies.
还有一句。
老师 ，apple should be mine.